Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Has some room inside the 30. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It's a big play there for Miami. A pickup of 44 yards. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Miami. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. That's caught by Dillon.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 6. Olave is the motion man. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now they'll set up to throw. Look wide, get this one complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, New Orleans.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Shaheed in motion. Back to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get set. Solo left Zion.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Hey, turbo one.
Once again, it's Achane. Space to run inside the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers, and And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Shaheed with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Give up the middle to the big back, Dillon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They face second down and 7. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. To the goal line and in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Saints. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready, set.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ready. Ready, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Tua, gonna give it to Achan.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Throw right side to Olave.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. 1st and 10.
Turbo wide. Ready. Out.
On the handoff, this is Achan. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Right. Set.
From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Here's a 2nd and 12. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Saints have got it. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
All right, come on.
A run up the middle with Achan. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Tua. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
3rd and 6.
Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa, and that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Shaheed in motion. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now a really tough one. Third and very long. A quick throw right side. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's first and 10.
Yeah, ready. Ready, set.
On the carry, here's A-Chain.
Get set.
Second and 7.
Out.
Here's a give to A-Chain. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
They're right here.
Here comes third and 6.
Out.
Now it's Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Go ahead.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Set.
On the ground is A-Chain. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Go ahead. East right, snug. Out, out.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time...
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead by a point here in the third. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Saints kick over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set. No chance at all. He'll go down.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
60 bicep, 60 bicep.
He'll look to throw. Open man down the field. It's Olave. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go.
Olave is the motion man. He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
And the Saints first down.
So, 3 quarters have...
With the score.
Buffalo 18. 19 Tigers.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now, faking the give. This is caught at the 2. And he's going to be taken down.
Complete to Taysom Hill. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the field goal here gets you the late lead. You got to think you want 6 when you have it first down and goal. And he will dive into the end zone. A.J. Dillon. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Dolphins 21.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Get set. Turbo 3, kick. Get on.
They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On second down, here's Tungo Vailoa. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now they'll set up to throw. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Ready, shot. Ready, shot.
They'll stick to the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Ready. Out.
They'll run here. HN, a first down, and then some. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Devon HN. Touchdown, Miami. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Back to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. That is Zach Sealer getting in there to bring him down. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready.
A handoff is HN heading left. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Go ahead. Set.
Now it's HN. HN, a first down, and then some. And he will score again. Come on, HN. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it, and the Dolphins will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll drop to throw. Checking it down. This one is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. They'll look to throw. ball incomplete over the middle.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes 2nd down. Shaheed in motion. They'll look to throw again. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This one caught at the 4. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Shaheed in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So a win here for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.